Hi! Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a great day. I am here, and y'all, it's been a busy, crazy week. We've got so much stuff done around here. The shed is nearly ready for whatever wants to go on in there. It looks like Ivy's probably going to stay out there. Y'all, ever since she was a teenager, she's been begging to be able to put a bedroom out in the shed. Not in this shed, at our old house. In the shed. Not, well, whenever we lived in Texas before. Whenever she was growing up. And now her dreams are a reality. So she's like, when can I move out there? I'm okay with it. It's fine. This is the 5x12 box frame. In fact, I think I might have messed up on my link, so let me fix that really quick. Sorry. Yeah, I apologize. I think I did mess that up. Hold on. Let me fix it. Alright, so we're going to use this transfer. It's called Be Kind. It's Be Kind Floral. And I love this one so much. It is an awesome transfer. Okay. It is a layer transfer. There's 3 layers to it. It's super easy, okay? Do not be intimidated by this. It is very, very easy to use, okay? So let me just fix my link real quick, and then we can move on. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking a second ago. But I fixed it. Okay, so you can comment the word kind. Hi, Melanie. Hey, Kathy. Welcome. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Sandra. So these are the 3 layers. And let me just show you on the transfer itself, before you cut it up, there are numbers. Do you see that? There's a 1, there's a 2, and there's a 3. Okay? Oops, there it is. Alright, so that tells you the layer, okay, and what order to do them in. So first things first, I pulled this out of my box frame. I'm going to paint this real quick. I'm just going to use black. Hey, Stephanie. How are you? Hi, Denise. I don't know if I said hi to you a second ago. I did it out of order, so I am not sure, but hello. Welcome to the party. Let's see if I can't find a paintbrush over here. I've got black paint on me already. The evening is starting off well. So yeah, there's been lots going on. We added sheetrock, and we painted an insulation to the shed. We have an AC running out there. The guy's coming tomorrow to do the flooring and the baseboards and the windowsills, and then it's ready it's going to end up being like a outside game room for us. We want to put like a pool table and a foosball table out there. Sorry, I was trying to find my words. And like have it be an extra space outside that we can hang out at whenever we have people over. I think that'll be really cool. I got this really, really pretty, kind of a eucalyptus type green to paint the entire interior. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So they haven't moved out there officially yet. Okay. All of their furniture got moved to, storage this past week. They had movers come and take everything pretty much. Okay. Except for like, cause they have a house up at the ranch that they have furniture that they can use on a temporary basis until they sell their house, and then they're talking about building a new house up there. So yeah, they're like almost ready. My mom's doing like the final little things. Hi, Amy. How are you? Hey, Rachel. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time, lady. Yeah, so they are preparing over there. We also, at our house, we had a generator installed, a home generator, because I'm about sick of all the power outages. And, sorry, my nose is itching. And a propane tank, so to power the generator whenever the lights go out. So that's been an adventure that's been going on here. Like I said, the guy's coming tomorrow to finish the flooring. Y'all, you like my glasses? Pretty much have to wear these all the time now. Yeah, I have a ton of stuff going on. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hey, Sandy. Yeah, so that's why I've been kind of MIA lately. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to do better. So, by the way, I have a broadcast channel that I opened up on my page. So basically, you can sign up to get notifications from it. I posted about it. In fact, I need to add the link to the thing. So if you want to join my broadcast channel, you can comment the word broadcast here and I'll send you the link to join it. And then after this, going forward, I'll add it to the notification. Sorry, I'm looking for my surface wax. We're going to wax this, okay? Yeah, it's been crazy around here. And then plus just our regular day jobs. So like any free time I have has been consumed by all the stuff that we're doing around here. And then I have to work too, which I did not wake up rich once again, which is disappointing. Okay. So I do still have to work. It's unfortunate. But yeah, you may notice I'm wearing my glasses, partly because, I mean, it's not that I can't see, it's a minor, prescription, but they help me a lot. I wear them all day long at work, and, like, whenever I'm on my phone, like, playing on my phone or anything like that, I wear them, and they help a lot. So we're going to start with layer number 1, and so this one seems like it's going to be difficult to line up, but I'll show you how to do it. Okay, I've used this transfer a couple different times. I love it. I really like anything floral. Now, this surface is not going to, it's going to cut off a little bit of this, but that's okay. It's totally fine. We're going to use the majority of it, and I'm just putting it down. I did fuzz it a little bit, but I have used this one quite a few times, so hopefully it's not going to peel up my paint. No, not bifocals. They're just like basically like a reading type glass. So they're not like readers, okay? They are prescription. And my doctor, I was thinking whenever I went to the eye doctor, my eyes aren't that bad, right? And then I start realizing the more I wear them, the more it's hard for me to see without them. I don't know. I've never worn glasses before, so it really wasn't something that I knew was going to happen. But I wear them every day, all day long. And I find that I can see just in general better with them on. I also have sunglasses that are prescription too that I got. So this is shimmer teal, by the way. Okay, we're going to start with that for all the leaves. This is, and I'm glad that this one is kind of broken up into the different parts. It makes it much easier to put this transfer down because then you don't have to use a whole bunch of different colors on each layer. Like you can just use a single color if you want to, which is cool. Which I like because then you got to do paste and peel, and then it makes it difficult to try and figure out what part is what. And darn it, I just messed up. Okay, so be careful because on this transfer there's a little target and I just went over it. So I'm going to try and hurry up so that I'm going to have to fix that. But there are little targets that you can use to line this design up. I'm not going to use them. I did just accidentally go over one of them, however. Alright, so there's our first layer. I'm going to set this to the side. And while I have this still kind of wet, I'm going to see. I didn't mean to do that, so oops. If I need to touch it up in a minute, I can with black paint. So I'm going to put away my teal. Put that in my little cup over there. Close this so it doesn't get dried up. And then we're going to dry this. Yeah, my eyes have gotten used to it. Thank you. I like these frames a lot. In the last time that I traveled for work, I forgot the case. And normally what I would do is, I mean, I wear them all day whenever I'm working. But normally, like, whenever I'm on the plane and stuff like that, I would take them off. Like, for regular walking around stuff, right? And I ended up leaving them on the whole time that I was traveling the last time. And I got a lot of compliments from people at work, like, oh, those look cute. So, I think they're cute. And I can see better with them on. So that helps. I mean, even just like reading the comments here, I'm not that I can't see them normally, but I can tell my vision is different. It's kind of freaky. As I've gotten closer to 40, I'll be 40 in August. I'm noticing these things that are changing about my body. It's like weird. The whole aging process is very strange to me. Particularly because, and I mean, I've been the youngest, like at work and all that stuff for the longest time, and now I'm seeing that I'm not the youngest anymore. It's like I have 20-year-olds working with me, like little, basically children. They're my children. And I used to be the one that was always the youngest, so it's kind of strange. Alright. Just making sure all of this is dry. Remember that shimmer paste is going to take it just a little bit longer to dry. Okay? So, yeah, I'm sure. And what's crazy to me is, like, it happened so fast. I don't know how this happened so quickly. Alright, so we're gonna wax one more time, okay? Well, we'll wax a couple more times, but I'm just going to lightly wax over the paste that I just put down. I'm not going to go crazy with wax, okay? But I am going to wax over it because I don't want to tear it up whenever I put down my next part of this design. Now, again, I know this looks crazy, okay? But look, that's our design so far, all right? We're getting there. So now we're going to go on to number 2. So look for the number 2. And we're gonna fuzz it again. I have my fuzzing cloth here. Just fuzz that. This one is so old, this transfer, that it was back whenever I was still cutting apart the paper. If y'all have been watching me that long. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay this down, and I'm gonna line it up. Now, there's a couple places, okay? Now, this one's kind of difficult. But if you look down here, there's this spot right here that's a flower, okay? And I can see that whenever I lay this down, I can see that on this part of the transfer right here, okay? So that's what I'm going to use as my guide. Now, like I said, you can use the little targets if you want to. But you need to use a piece of tape or something to use those targets, all right? I did not use them, so I'm kind of winging it. But I'll show you how to line this thing up, and I'll show you in just a second if I can get this straight, that'd be good. Just get my hands on it. All right, now I've got this lined up perfect. And as I line it up with this one flower here, I can see where it lines up with the other ones too. It just kind of falls into place there. Alright, so now you can see that I don't have paste coming through from the rest of the design. Okay, y'all see that? Alright, so now I'm going to press that down really well. I'm going to use coral, okay, for all of the flowers is going to be coral. And another mini squeegee. So again, you can comment the word kind, K-I-N-D. To get all the stuff to make this one. It does not have to be scary, okay? I know it seems a little bit daunting. I was terrified of this transfer the first time I used it, and I did it with ink, y'all. I actually ended up messing it up with ink. I got, I think on that time, I went over the little target too, and with ink, you can't do anything about it. And so I ended up just putting an extra flower down to cover up my mistake, okay? But just know that you do have the little targets down here, and you don't want to put paste on them whenever you have your surface. Now, this is really starting to come together now. Okay, full circle. Now you can start to see the design. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So, I'm going to put my squeegee over there and close up my paste one more time. We're gonna dry this, and I'm gonna use wax one more time so that I don't pull up the coral now. Okay. So I want to dry this really well. I love this on this black background. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I think I'm gonna hang this up in my house immediately. I'm really liking this color scheme, y'all. If you haven't scored any of this shimmer teal yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting on, but I love it. this is really nice. I'm liking this. Hi, Anita. How are you? Hey, Lori. Welcome. All right. Now, surface wax one more time. If you don't know about surface wax, so this is a soft wax. It's a clear wax, okay? There are other waxes that you can get, like, from the hardware store or Lowe's or whatever. But, like, Minwax has one that's half decent, but it's yellow. Okay, so if you have a white design, you're not going to want to put it on your surface. This one is clear, and basically it's going to protect your surface, and it's going to protect your transfer so that whenever you go to peel it up, it's not going to peel up your paint or your paste that you've already put down. This is our number 3. Okay, let me show you. Number 3 here, and these are the little targets that I was talking about. Okay, those are actually silk screen, and that is what you can use to line it up. You just want to put a little piece of tape or something down on your surface where those targets are, and then you can use those to line up the whole design. Okay, just fuzz it twice. This one is not that sticky anymore. I've used it a ton of times. Okay. Now, I can see where the letters line up, okay? And again, I have very little, I should have very little paste showing through here. Now, I'm moving this around a lot, and I think I've got it. Okay, here we go. I love this one. I love any kind of floral, anything, but most of the stuff that's hanging in my house is like flower stuff. Oh, my glasses keep slipping down because I'm looking down. I think the bridge on it is a little bit too big, maybe. Hi, Laura. I don't know anything about glasses, okay? I like the way these look on my face, and so I bought them, and then I have to move them around. All right, this is Dune. We're going to use it for the words, and I'm going to try and make it quick, so I can do this in one go and not have it dry in my transfer. I did make sure that I got all the bubbles out. Hopefully I did. I'm always afraid of that. Now I want to be real careful down here on these targets. I do not want to get paste on them because I don't have anything under there protecting it from my surface, okay? Oops. Alright. Getting paste all over me here. Alright. Boom. Super easy. Literally, simple. Super easy design. Let me just close this up. This paste is, I don't want to expose to the air more than I have to. It's going to dry out if I do anymore. Okay, so I'm going to just dry this really quick. Thanks, Steph. I'm glad you like this. I love this transfer. It's one of my favorites. I don't know how people feel about floral stuff, but I absolutely love it. And of course the message is great too. But it's super easy just to use 3 different colors. And then of course the background color of your choice, or none. You could just leave the white or the brown background. So this surface is double-sided. So you can do whatever you want. You can also paint this too, okay, if you want to. And it's easy to paint because you can remove it. Hi, how are you, Ilka? Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sandy. I'm glad you'll like this. I do too. All right, so super easy to put this back in here. We're just going to take it, slide it in just like that, and we're done. So do not be intimidated by a layer design. It's literally easy as that. Nothing to it at all. Come back to this video and watch it again if you need to before you do this project. But again, you can comment the word kind and get the link to get all the stuff to make this, okay? All right, y'all. Love you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday and a great Sunday tomorrow. I will see you all on Monday, okay? Good night.